Hey everyone, I'm Artie, and this is the last weekly gaming traffic of 2016. So let's check it out. Come on. Oh, and this week's power word is low price. No free-to-play games has been released in the last week of 2016. At least no games that were complete trash. But I have something, maybe a visual novel? Yes? No? Okay, let's move to action games, which we have to pay for to play. I know what some of you might think seeing this, but bear with me, okay? Mr. Claudio came up here with an interesting interpretation of good and evil. Well, I don't know if he had that in mind creating fearful Symmetry. But this simple puzzle game is different, low-priced, and worth checking out. There we go. Happy now? Incredible looking, awesomely animated platformer adventure game. The story is also interesting. Long time ago, on Felis Island, cats slayed all the dragons except one. The last dragon was so powerful that he let himself to be captured in a jar. I am not making this up. Until now, everything was okay, but some clumsy kitty tripped and broke the jar. The dragon was released and started to enslave cats, and we must save them. Save the cats. Squadron is a top-down space shooter, but not only. It's also a story-driven sim where we are a pilot, just regular pilot, of one of the smallest and worst equipped squadrons of UN. Missions can vary from typical seek and destroy, through exploration, infiltration, to strategic strikes on enemy territory. The story is pretty cool, and the price is low. In Kalaban, we are put in shoes of an American hermit living in Finland named Bob. Yes. It gets only better when a strange monster attacks our cabin. In other words, Calaban is a top-down action-adventure, which means the game is focused on combat and storytelling. The ambience is disturbing in a horror-ish way. We can explore the game world freely from the start. There's no narrow paths to follow, which is always good, and the price, low enough. If you are not interested in stories but mindless shooting, okay, there is a little story in Operation Hardcore. 4 badasses versus evil aliens, end of the story. Time to shoot them. Like I said, 4 playable badasses with lots of guns to kill, plasma shield to deflect enemy fire, and whiskey to slow down time. That's right. What else? Jetpack, of course. As for the gameplay, we can use controllers, we can play in a single or 2 players local co-op mode, in multiple difficulty modes, and the price? You have no idea how many side-scrolling space shooters, or not even space, but side-scrolling shooters comes out every single week. I know how many, and it's a lot. I don't usually show such games because they are all the same, but this one definitely stands out with graphics and low price. Of course you got upgrades, bosses, yeah, but the visuals and the low price. What we have here. A nice looking platformer with crafting system, simple story, yes, low price too, but the coolest in my opinion feature of this game is that there is one huge world and it's randomly generated. So much for the years and action, time for casual games. Score a goal. Physical football. Damn, you people cannot figure better titles even for the simplest games. Anyway, this game is pretty cool. Remember Zup? It's basically the same kind of puzzle game. We must score a goal without touching the ball, depending on physics, and blowing a couple things up. Yes, that's it for the last week of 2016. No bombs, no desserts. And the gaming of 2016 ends right here. I wish you all a good new year 2017 filled with awesome games and joy and peace. 2017 will be quite exciting when it comes to games. We here in V Empire have lots of plans, even though we are still in catching up state. But we are working on new and better weekly gaming traffic, which you will see in a week, because yes, there will be another weekly gaming traffic whether you like it or not. And thank you very much if you like it. And thank you for watching. Seriously. Bye.